Hey friends, this is Atif Val and welcome to the update on Bonk. For the past several days, the price of Bonk was getting rejected by this downtrend and resistance. And while moving to the downside, we have broken down this very significant uptrend and support. That was a very long-term support. If we take a look at the 7 day time frame chart, then you can see that this was the uptrend and support of this very huge symmetrical triangle that we already broke out here in the first week of November 2024. And after the breakout, we had a nice pump. And during this rally, the price and for a while also broke out this very long-term resistance on as well. That starts from point $0.0004 and goes to double four. That was previously breaking at the resistance on here, resistance here, resistance here. And after the breakout, let me just show you on the daily time frame chart. You can see that for several days it had been working as support, but now finally we broke it down. At the same time, the price line was also getting rejected by this downtrend and resistance as well. And finally, we broke down this support that was, in fact, a very long-term support of symmetrical triangle. Right now, the price line is dropped down at this support of 1212, and you can see that when we had a long spike beyond this support, at the same time RSI was forming a higher low than previous. So also entered the oversold zone here and moved up and formed a higher low than previous low. But you can see that the price line was forming a lower than previous. So that was a bullish divergence signal, and the price then followed this signal and geared up, did not break down this support. And still there is a probability that we may see another the continuation of this move to the next resistance line. By the way, this resistance line is here at starts from 1416 and goes to 1506. That had been previously breaking a support line here for several days, and before that, it had been working as support line here, and resistance line here as well. And therefore, this time it can again work as a strong resistance. By the way, this is a very critical support. Right now, we are testing the support along with the bullish divergence signal. And in today's video, we will analyze this move as well. But before starting this analysis, if you're not subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe. And for more trading signals, you can also join me and support me as a YouTube member or as a Patreon member because there I'm sharing different trading signals for you, and you can find a link to join me there in the video's description I've shared. And if you would like to see how my trading signals work, then I've also shared the link for the trading signal report for the previous month of Feb 2025 in the video's description. You can also visit that report as well. Now let's move to the live chart of Bonk, and this is the daily time frame chart. And here you can see that since after the mid of November 2024, the price was getting rejected by this downtrend and resistance, and well, getting rejected and moving to the downside, we lost this very significant support that was starting from point $0.0004 and goes to point $0.0040 And if you take a look at the 7 day time frame chart, then you can see that previously for several months it had been working as a resistance line. And after the breakout for a few days, it had been working as support, but after the breakdown, it was again flipped into a resistance. We got few rejections here. We got another rejection here. You can see that here for a while the price then moved beyond this downtrend and support, but got rejected by this resistance zone from 40 to double four and again moved down, and then we had a very big drop, and the price line is now dropped down at this very critical support of 1212.00001212 In case of breaking it down, it can drop down to the next support of 933. However, right now we are having this bullish divergence signal. You can see that RSI was entered the oversold zone here and moved up and formed a higher low than previous low, but the price line was forming a lower than previous low. Therefore, we saw this slight pump, but still, I'm expecting that it can move slightly more up to hit this resistance zone. That's not from 1416 and goes to 1506. That had been previously breaking as a support down here, and before that, for several days or weeks, it had been breaking as support down here and support here and resistance here as well. Therefore, again, it can work as a strong resistance for the price line of Bonk. And in case of breaking it out, again, we will hit this downtrend and resistance. And in case of breaking out this resistance, we will need to break out this uptrend and resistance. That was, in fact, the support of a big symmetrical triangle. This was the uptrend, and this is the uptrend and resistance that was previously working as a support from the month of December 2023 up till the month of January 2025. But now, as we have broken down this very long-term uptrend line support, therefore, it can act as a very strong resistance for the price. And so many resistance levels now. Bonk need to break out in order to start a recovery move from here. And if the price then will be able to break out this uptrend line resistance, then we may see an imminent move up to this resistance line once again. That starts from 40 and goes to double four. So this was the update so far. I hope that you've liked the analysis. Then do hit the like and do subscribe to the channel as well. And for more trading signals, you can also join me and support me as a YouTube member or as a Patreon member, because there I'm sharing different trading signals for you. And you can find a link to join me there in the video description I've shared. Take care. Goodbye.